This week we have two assignments, these two right here, that are going to give us a .h file and require us to implement the functions in those class definition files in a new class file. I've given you two different files here to download. Please take these and put these in your current project folder. After you do that, we're going to take and we're going to add in our source files, right click on source files. We're going to take and we're going to add an existing, and I've got a test in there for you. Notice I got a bunch of stuff in mine. Okay, where's test? Right there. Test. And if you open that up like that, we don't want to take and add to our source files, but we want to be able to view our purchases.h up here. So I can right click on there and I can say open the document purchases.h like that. Here's all of the functions that we have to take and implement in our new CPP file, class file. First one's a constructor, okay, and the second one is a modifier. And then we got two accessors, okay? The accessors get values back, and the modifiers actually change internal variables. What I'd like you to do is create a new, right click on source files, new add, and a new item. And we're going to create a new class file here called purchases. Like that. Inside of here, we're going to first start out with, let's go back to our H file here and grab some stuff out of here like this. See, go to our purchases, paste that in the top here. First thing we usually do is we put in our student name, okay, and whatever your student name is, and we're not going to define this anymore. We're going to implement. Class purchase functions that maintain the purchases of my rental properties. Wonderful. Of course, this isn't called this anymore. It's called CPP, isn't it? Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to include quotation mark. Now, if you don't see it in here, you put your file in the wrong spot, okay? And there's my purchases right there. Using namespace, std, semicolon. Okay, now go back to your H file. We're going to copy this stuff right here, okay? Other people may not tell you to copy these variables, but I like to do it, and we're going to make comments out of those. Copy that stuff right there, paste it right there. First thing we're going to do is make comments out of this. I like to have these in here because that way when I refer to them, I don't have to look back at my H file to figure out what they are. Next thing we have to do is say, well, okay, which class do these belong to? And these belong to, it's actually purchases, isn't it? Like that. And then we have to put 2 colons in there. Those are called resolution operators. Like that. We're going to take and we're going to copy this business right here. It's like that with the colons in it. Because we're going to paste that in front of each one of our method names. Make sure you don't put it in front of what it returns, okay? Make sure you put it in front of the names like that. And then we're going to take and replace all of these semicolons with opening, closing curly braces like that. Wonderful. That should get over all of your red squirrelies right now, okay? No more issues. Let's take and separate this out, okay? First thing we're going to do with both of these programs that you're going to do for assignments is we got to take and initialize our variables, total cost and count, okay? Just say total cost is 0, semicolon. Count is equal to 0, semicolon, like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to start playing with our modifiers. Just take and pull that curly brace out of there. I like to put that at the end of here, like that, so I can include what my post is there. Same thing for this one. Move your curly brace down to there. Same thing for this one. Put that down there. Okay, let's see, we have to add a purchase to the count and a total, okay? We're going to receive this variable here, or this parameter here, purchase, okay? So let's say our, what's it called? Our total cost. If you're unsure, go down here and look at your private variables right there, okay? Total cost. There's right there, plus equals purchase. Right there, wonderful, semicolon. And then we have to increment our count plus equals 1, okay, like that. Perfect. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take here and we're going to get that. So all we have to do is return that. What are we going to return? Our total purchases, okay. What is that total cost it's called, isn't it? Right there, semicolon. And here we're going to get our number of purchases. That's count, isn't it? Semicolon, just like that. Wonderful. We're all done. Go ahead and look at your test here. Your test is going to actually create a new instance or object of your class purchases. We're going to take and add this purchase. We're going to take and add this purchase. Now we're going to output, and we're going to use this get to get our total purchase and also get our number of purchase. We go ahead and run that. Right there. You have purchased a total of $15.65. Total number purchased 2. Wonderful. Good job.